Have you ever felt completely powerless against a system, like a tiny cog in a massive, uncaring machine? Well, Upton Sinclair, the Jungle Explorers, just set, laying bare the harsh realities of immigrant life and the shocking conditions of the American meatpacking industry in the early 20th century. Hello, book lovers, and welcome back to Ace Book Talk. Today, we're diving into a novel that sparked a nationwide outcry and led to significant changes in food safety regulations. The Jungle isn't just a story, it's a visceral, unflinching look at a dark chapter in American history. Upton Sinclair was a prolific American writer and social activist, deeply concerned with issues of social justice. Born in 1878, he dedicated his life to exposing the exploitation and corruption he witnessed in society. The Jungle, published in 1906, was originally intended to shed light on the plight of immigrant workers in Chicago. Sinclair spent 7 weeks undercover, working in the meatpacking plants to gather first-hand accounts of the appalling conditions. Little did he know, the public's reaction would focus less on the workers and more on what they were eating. The novel follows Georgios Rudkus, a Lithuanian immigrant who arrives in America full of hope and dreams. He and his family settle in Chicago and find work in the meatpacking industry. Initially, Georgios is optimistic, believing that hard work will lead to prosperity. However, he soon discovers that the American dream is a cruel illusion. The family faces a relentless onslaught of hardships. They are swindled into buying a dilapidated house on a rigged mortgage. They endure back-breaking labor in dangerous and unsanitary conditions. Workers are treated like expendable cogs in a machine, easily replaced when injured or killed. Georgios witnesses horrific accidents, sees workers crippled by disease, and observes the blatant corruption that permeates every level of the industry. Sinclair vividly describes the gruesome details of the meatpacking process. Meat left on the floor is swept up and processed. Diseased, rotten, and contaminated meat is routinely used. Rats, poisoned bread, and other filth are mixed into the sausage. The descriptions are so graphic and disturbing that they shocked the American public and caused a significant drop in meat sales. As Georgios' family struggles to survive, they face a series of tragedies. His father dies after working himself to exhaustion. His wife, Anna, is repeatedly sexually assaulted by her foreman. The family is plunged into poverty and despair. Georgios is driven to desperation and eventually turns to crime. He experiences brief moments of hope, but these are quickly dashed by further setbacks. Throughout the novel, Sinclair explores various themes, including the exploitation of labor, the corruption of capitalism, and the dehumanizing effects of industrialization. He portrays the meatpacking industry as a microcosm of a larger system of injustice, where the wealthy and powerful profit at the expense of the poor and vulnerable. Despite Sinclair's intention to highlight the plight of the workers, the public's primary concern was the unsanitary conditions in the meatpacking plants. The novel led to widespread public outrage and prompted a government investigation. President Theodore Roosevelt, initially skeptical, was eventually convinced of the need for reform. As a direct result of the jungle, the Pure Food and Drug Act and the Meat Inspection Act were passed in 1906. These landmark laws established federal regulations for food safety and sanitation, marking a significant victory for consumer protection. While Sinclair was disappointed that the public focused more on the meat than the workers, he acknowledged that the novel had achieved a significant impact. The jungle serves as a stark reminder of the importance of social responsibility and the need for vigilance against corporate greed and exploitation. It teaches us that unchecked capitalism can lead to horrific consequences, both for workers and consumers. The book also underscores the power of investigative journalism and the importance of speaking truth to power. Even today, the book reminds us to be aware of the source of our food, to understand the processes involved, and to demand ethical and safe practices. It's also a poignant reminder of the immigrant experience in America, the hardships faced, and the resilience required to survive. The struggle for fair labor practices and safe working conditions is far from over, and the jungle serves as a timeless call to action. Ultimately, The Jungle is a powerful and disturbing novel that continues to resonate with readers today. It is a testament to the power of literature to expose injustice and inspire change. Thank you for joining me on Ace Book Talk. If you enjoyed this exploration of the jungle, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more book recommendations and insightful discussions. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this book. Until next, happy reading.